close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll
What's going on, guys? How are we all doing? Listen, I hope you're all keeping safe and well on this Monday. Before I get into talking about the big stuff, and I'm on a madness today. I just want to tell you about a couple of shows before I get into it, because I know it's going to be a bit of a lively one tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be joined by Del Boy Gunner, talking all things Arsenal. We're going to be talking about transfers and stuff. So join me at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Then 7 p.m. on Wednesday, I'm going to be joined by Mo. Mo's joining me at 7 p.m. We're going to be previewing the Liverpool game and talking everything else. So do tune in for that. Do hit the like button. Do hit the subscribe button. Listen, let's get into today's show. And I've got to be honest with you guys, right? I didn't really want to do this. Like, I didn't really want to come on here and rant, but I feel like I've got to. And the reason why I've got to is from what I've seen today. First and foremost, I'm sure you all know by now that DT has gone to prison because he kidnapped his ex-partner and a whole host of other things. I don't really want to go into that because you all know what he's done. But what I do want to go into and what I do want to cover is this Aftv cover-up. And two things made me angry. Absolutely two things have made me really, really angry. The first one being is that when DT left Aftv, we were led to believe that he had mental health issues. You know, we were led to believe that, weren't we? That he had mental health issues. And now we're led to believe. Now we believe, obviously we know what we know. But when we were led to believe that he had mental health issues, everybody was giving him sympathy. You know what I mean? Everyone was giving him sympathy, and Aftv put that out that they had that it was mental health, and now they're claiming that they didn't know anything about this. When he was on the channel against Man City, he was on the channel. He'd already been convicted. It wasn't a new thing, and also my issue is Aftv knew about it and they're lying about it. That's my issue. Aftv knew about it and they are lying through their teeth. For one thing, there is a video, and I don't know whether you guys have seen it, but there is a video of Robbie joking about it with expressions. And this must be a recent video because it must have been about the Granit Xhaka incident. They were talking about Granit Xhaka, and Robbie made an analogy of Granit Xhaka being like somebody going in and out of prison, coming out of prison, saying that they're not going to do it again. Then a week later, they're back inside. When you go and see that video, and for anyone who hasn't seen it, I urge you to go on Twitter and go and check it out. But when we see that, and this is where I have a problem with it. Now, we all know that this government, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a minute. We all know that this government have held lockdown parties and held stuff, and we're led to believe that they didn't know anything about it. And we all know it's bullshit. We all know that they knew about it. Do you remember when Allegra Stratton made an analogy about there being a work party during lockdown, and she resigned over it? Do you know what I mean? She resigned over it. When you see this clip of Robbie joking or almost offhand about DT going to prison, is that not the same thing? Because either I'm misreading that wrong. I'm. Is that not the same thing? Can any of you tell me in the chat if that's the same thing? And the other thing that really boils my piss, and it does boil my piss, is using mental health as a cover up for his wrongdoing, because that is wrong in itself. We're trying to get people to talk about mental health, right? We're trying to get people to come out and open up. And when I see them using mental health as an excuse for this, and Aftv backed it, they put out the statement as well. You know what I mean? They put out the statement, and yet now they're saying they didn't know anything about it. It's all bullshit, guys. Absolute bullshit. Big up everybody in the chat. Do hit the like button and subscribe. Listen, there's not really any agenda tonight, so I'm just going to read your comments on this and respond to it. Big up Aaron Richards. Big up Steve. Aftv should have got rid of him long before. He's shown his aggressive side on live streams and still got a free pass. This is Aftv just protecting their sponsors. Exactly, Grant. It's bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Absolute. Big up Ryan, the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Mad Max says, so DT stands for doing time. You joker. Big up George, 853. Totally agree with you. Smash the likes, guys. Big up James. Big up Omar as well. I'm with you on this, Daniel, says Aaron. Let's have a look here. Mental health is no excuse for hurting others, says Steve. I agree with you, mate. Absolutely. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I suffer with mental health. I have done for years. I'm retired now because of it. It's no laughing matter. Exactly. And do you know why it angers me, Aaron, mate, as well? Because I suffer with mental health. I have done. You know, I had a spell in hospital and suffered really bad with it and really struggled. Big up, Chris. Focus on DT has done. We don't know if Aftv officially knew. I doubt they would have interviewed him if they'd have known that. Chris, let me just say this to you, and I know who you are, and I'm going to address your YouTube name because I know who you know who you actually are, or what your name used to be. But let me just say this, right? Yeah, go and look at the video of him joking about making that analogy, the Granit Xhaka analogy. Go and look at that, and then tell me that Robbie didn't know about it, because he full on knew about it. Go and look at that, and then tell me that you didn't know. Go and see that. Go and see that video. A few people have tweeted it out. I'll happily send it to you, but I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Let's have a. We got Wolf Dibble. BT always seemed an aggressive, angry bloke to me. He was always kicking off at people. Yeah, he was. He was always kicking off at people. Um, people, I'm not sure, Joanne. I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, big up to you, mate. Thanks for tuning in. If you are new, guys, do hit the subscribe. Big up Melina. And the other thing as well, right? Yeah, and this is an issue for me as well. Mo was kicked off the channel because he was talking about Palestine, and he was talking about something that he believed in, and he was believed into doing what was right, and he got kicked off the channel for that. And yet DT was kept on. Like I said, guys, I will be doing a show with Mo on Wednesday. He's going to be coming on talking all things Arsenal. So yeah, I will be doing a show with Mo on Wednesday. I actually saw him again at Anfield, and we had a chat at Anfield on Thursday. So yeah, we're going to be doing a show together. How can AFTV say they didn't know? They knew his background. It's not the first time he's done time. Exactly. But I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about now. They knew about this, and he was already convicted. He was already convicted in November 2021, and he was on their channel in January, and yet they clearly protecting their asset. Omar says Daniel and DT to have a coffee together soon. Mate, I ain't going to prison. Do you know what I mean? Forget that. And I don't associate with wife beaters. Exactly, Aaron. I agree. Big up footy chats. Claude was also kicked off as well, who had very real health issues. Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? They ostracized him, you know? They ostracized him. Big up big up Stephen Davies. Have AFTV done a show about this? No, mate, of course they won't. They're gonna bury their heads in the sand. I tell you what, Robbie and Boris Johnson have got two things in common. They know they're talking absolute bullshit when they know the evidence is overwhelming that they knew about it. Isn't it funny how there's similarities? There's similarities between what's going on in government right now and this stuff with AFTV and DT. Clear denial when the overwhelming evidence is that they knew about it. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. AFTV are finished. I don't know. I don't know. Joanne, you joker. Part of me wonders if he's actually guilty. Do you know the thing is, right? They've obviously convicted him, and from when you read the reports, it's clear to see that he's guilty. But my issue isn't with what DT. That obviously it is, and this sounds wrong because these crimes shouldn't be. My issue is that AFTV claiming that they didn't know about it when they clearly did. That's my issue. Oh, and blaming mental health and saying it was mental health. It makes a mockery of people who actually have mental health problems and are trying to talk and open up. And you know, people with mental health know that the hardest thing, or one of the hardest things, is to open up and talk about it, because when you're struggling mentally and when you're struggling to open up, you see opening up as a weakness. And I'm only talking from my own personal experience when I suffered with mental health. And you know, luckily I'm on an even footing now, but you know, it's still there in the background. It could happen at any time, because you don't just suddenly get over, or you don't just suddenly cure your mental health problems. It stays with you forever. But one of the hardest things I found was opening up and talking. And this now It just makes a mockery of it all. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Tom says AFTV released a statement earlier. Steve, I've seen leak. I've not seen it. I've not seen that. You don't get put up on a government website without being guilty. Exactly. AFTV won't go anywhere because they've got several followers on several platforms and the sponsorships. Yeah, but you know the thing is, right? Yeah, this is going to tarnish them. And you know the other thing that really annoys me, that really pisses me off, is that there are genuine podcasters out there like myself. And when I say to people, I got a, you know, I run an Arsenal podcast, they always say, "Oh, you're not like them AFTV lot, are you?" Because now podcasters got a bit of a stigma because of AFTV and because of the dramas and antics surrounding them. And it's hard now to do interviews with people. Like I'm trying my hardest to get this channel moving and to get interviews and to do things the right way. But because of the stigma surrounding AFTV, they lump everybody in the same category. And that's another reason why I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Hold my peace on this. I'll involve when we start talking football. That's fair enough. Evening, Russ. Miss Melina's back. Laspers. Good evening, Daniel. Hope you're well. So yeah, guys, do smash that like button. Big up ZH. Lots of you in the chat tonight. Like, honestly, do hit that like button. Do subscribe. Would really appreciate that. Apparently 55 of you in the chat. That's absolutely insane. Like, honestly, it really is. Why can't we get this on an actual football stream? Like, honestly, it's total mad. But I had to come on and talk about this. If you are new, do hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. Like I say, I have got lots of football content coming up, lots of things in the pipeline. And like I said, I didn't really want to do this. And I was umming and ahhing whether to do this or not. And I was like, I've got to say my piece. I've got to say my piece because I've got to stick up for people with genuine mental health problems. And I've got to stick up for people who are genuinely struggling. And also, I just don't like liars. I don't like liars. I don't like people saying that they didn't know about something when clearly they did. Because the evidence is there. The evidence is overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? The evidence is there for all of us to see. And there's lots and lots of things we could be talking about. We've got the semi-final coming up. We've got this, but I felt it important to come on and talk about it and for people to say their piece. We can have an open space about it. And that's the things that's annoyed me the most is the lies and deception. Like, obviously, and I said this in a tweet. I said this in a tweet, right? The crime shouldn't be overlooked. The let's have a look. What was I saying here? Bear with me while yeah, what was I saying? Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought because I see in a comment. And Aaron Jones, AFTV New, go and see the clip of them, of Robbie joking about, I'm sorry, right? This clip is no different. And Ryan, I sent it you, I DM'd it you on Twitter. So I don't know whether you had a chance to look at it. But go and see that, right? Yeah. Go and see the clip. And it's no different to Allegra Stratton joking about an alleged potential party or making some analogy. There's no difference, right? So that's why I'm certain that he knew. It's mad. But yeah, like honestly, guys, I don't really know what else to say. Like I feel like AFTV need to take responsibility. Do you know the thing is, right? If they had owned up to it, and like I said, they kicked Mo off for having an opinion about what he believes in. No harm to anybody whatsoever. No, doing nothing wrong, and they kicked him off. And it's mad. They're just protecting their asset. Absolutely. James says, off topic, are you not disappointed? Are you disappointed that we're not going in for Arteta after sacking Rafa? Do you know what, mate? Do you know the thing is, look, everyone knows I'm not Arteta's biggest fan, and this is slightly off topic. Everyone knows I'm not Arteta's biggest fan, but he has changed the culture at the club. I've got to be brutally honest, and we are. Stephen Davis says is, but hold on, I'll come to your comment in a second, Stephen. But yeah, I think he's changed the culture. I think you guys are in more of a mess than just the manager. I think you've got a wholesale problems at your club. It's not just the manager. And to be honest, you guys never really gave Rafa a chance. Do you know what I mean? It was always going to be a disaster with his Liverpool background going into, Liverpool's arch rivals and your arch rivals. So yeah, it was never going to end well. Let's have a look. Is Porax being subjected? I'll have a look at that clip. Yeah, I'll DM it to you, Joanne. Robbie New says ZH. Yeah, it's from his show last Friday on the Don Robbie show. I thought it was recent, and that's when he got sent. That's when he got sent down, wasn't it? Around that time. So, are you telling me that they didn't know? You're telling me they didn't know? What's your relationship with Robbie? As long as you haven't fallen out in this, reaction is reactionary. Look, everyone knows that I haven't been on AFTV since 2000. Well, I have. I've done one fan cam, and that was about it. But my issue is not anything to do with my personal issues towards Robbie. Yes, everyone knows that he stitched me up a while back in 2018. But I'm purely reacting to this on the basis of what I've seen. And what I've seen is that video. And you know, the thing is, let me say this to put this into context. Before I seen that video, I was questioning whether AFTV knew about it. Whether I was questioning, I said, look, they probably didn't know about the severity of it. I was questioning that. And then I saw that video and was like, hold on 1 second. The fact that, and you've got to kind of see the video to get the context. When you hear him talk about that video, even expressions, right? Yeah, in the background of that video, he says, "Oh, I can't quote him for word, but I'm going to say roughly what he said. Oh, I know you're talking about a real person. I know this is a real friend you're talking about. Come on, man. The evidence is overwhelming. Do you know what I mean? It's mad." I got Ricardo. Hope you're well. Hope his wife and kids are okay. And that's the thing as well. Like, I'm not taking away Do you know what I mean? I'm not taking it away from, the crime was horrendous, absolutely horrendous, and that should never be forgotten about. Grant said, of course, Robbie and DT were like best mates. There's even a stream where they mocking Chig over the abuse. Had to deal with months of abuse, and that's the thing. That's the thing as well, right? Yeah, it's not about people hating AFTV. It's the way that they've behaved in certain situations. They haven't acted proper. If they had acted proper and people just hated them because they hated the success, people could get over it. People don't hate AFTV because of their success. Of course, you're going to get the odd person who hates. Listen, I get it on my stream. People come in here and hate me because they don't like my opinion. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. People hate AFTV because of the way they've behaved in certain situations. Do you know what I mean? They might lose sponsors now. Let's have a look. What did Robbie do? He didn't do nothing to me personally, but are you talking about back in 2018? I don't really want to go into that. I don't really want to cover it because I've covered it so many times before, and it's technically old ground. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna keep digging up old ground. I'm just talking about what I've seen today and what's come out. Big up, ask Arthur. He said, well done for taking the truth about DT and AFTV. You're welcome, mate. Just noticed Ty's the only original on AFTV now. Do hit that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe if you are new. There's lots of you in the chat tonight. It's mad. Big up Outgunned said, how did you get stitched up? Do you really want me to tell you? Right. I feel like I should tell you as well because, right, so back in 2018, and I'm only going to say this once, and then once I've said it, I'm not going to repeat it because it's old news. So I was set to do a load of shows with them back in 2018 to cover the World Cup. Now, they said, yeah, you can come, but you come on a voluntary basis. And I said, that's fine. I was getting no money for it whatsoever. I booked a hotel for that weekend so I could take part in the shows. I turn up on Friday night with Claude, and they turn around and say to me that, sorry, we didn't know you were coming. We have got no space for you on the show. And I said, what's going on? I said, Robbie squared it with, because I think back then they were working with Ultimate Football. And they said, no, we got no space for you. We got no space for you. And I just said, and I said to Claude, Claude, this ain't fair, mate. I've traveled up all this way. Guys who know me know that I live down in Devon in Exeter. So it's, for me to get to London, it's like a 2-hour, 3-hour round trip. So I went up there, and they said to me they had no space. They said to me they had not the equipment to get me on the show. And then I ended up going back to my hotel room. They told me, we'll be in touch with you tomorrow and we'll try and sort you out for tomorrow's show. I heard not a dicky bird. I waited until Saturday night, right? Saturday night. And then eventually I get a phone call saying, oh, I'm really sorry what's happened. I'm really sorry that this has happened. We'll try and sort it out. So in the end, I went out with my friend on Saturday night in London. Then Sunday, I traveled back home, and I spoke to Robbie about it a month later. And all he said to me was, yeah, I heard about that. I never even got an apology, a proper apology from him. I never even got an acknowledgement. And that was it. So, yeah, that's essentially pretty much what happened. Big up Ricky Bant. Hope you're well. Don't worry about the Muppets, Dan. Send them my way. Let's have a look. Big up Salem. What's going on here? Bear with me one sec. Big up Jorge Casemiro. I'm just trying to rattle through these comments. So yeah, there's 95 of you watching. Please hit the likes and hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Come on, man. There's loads of you in the chat tonight. I won't be watching AFTV anymore. No, nor me. Big up John Wayne. Big up John, mate. Yeah, listen, we're just having a bit of a is it a therapy session tonight? We're just having a bit of a therapy. And do you know what? This is the shows I like where there's loads of people in and I can rattle through the comments and we can have a good old chat about things. It's just a shame. It's just a shame that I'm having to do this because of this stream. If I could get this on regularly one of my football streams, it'd be immense. Big up Yo Cool. Evil Man Robbie. That's awful being treated like that. Exactly, mate. And I got no apology for it. That's what hurts. And then do you know the other thing as well, right? Yeah, what really pissed me off, and I don't care. I probably burnt all my bridges with them not anyway, and I don't really care because I'm building something special on this channel. So this is my baby. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what mad, right? Yeah, when I sent Robbie a text message over it because he said I saw him at Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. That I think it was like August time of that year, and he said, "Oh yeah, we'll sort out a show for you to do a show," and then he kept dodging my calls and texts, and then I texted him saying, "Listen, I don't appreciate being dodged." I can't remember the exact wording, but it was sort of like a really nice text. It was like, "I can't, I don't appreciate being messed about. I wish you luck for the future. I'm going to just concentrate on other endeavors." Because at that point, I was contemplating starting my own channel. So it was sort of something that I was thinking about back then. And it took me a while to come up with the courage to do it. But a couple of weeks after I sent him that text, Claude comes up to me at the Emirates and says, "Oh, I hear you've been causing trouble." And I'm like, "Causing trouble?" And he said, "Yeah, because Tal's going around saying to everybody that you upset Robbie and that you hurt Robbie's feelings." So honestly, do you know what I mean? Like seriously, what? I'm not just going to sit down and take that lying down. You know what I mean? Come on, guys, smash the like. 95 of you watching. Hem Step said, "Now let's talk about West Ham dropping points." Listen, there is lots of you in the chat. And lots of you want to talk about football, so let's talk. Listen, I'm going to take questions. I'm going to keep reading your comments out. I'm sorry to hate. Oh, don't worry, outgunned, mate. Honestly, they got Ryan Stockley says, "What's happened?" Listen, for anybody that's joined late, I'm sure you've all seen the news about AFTV and DT. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about their lies and say that they did know about it. And yeah, listen, it's total bollocks. But yeah, big up to everybody. Adam says, "Respect to you for covering it." Yeah, I wasn't going to do it, to be honest, because I didn't really want to sort of come on, but I felt it was necessary. You know what I mean? But yeah, do hit that like button and subscribe. Big up Amari Plays Games. So listen, guys, I'm gonna read some comments out. What do you guys want to talk? Listen, we've spoken about this for a long time. What do you guys want to talk? We can talk about this, and we can talk about anything else. There's 89 of you in the chat. Like honestly, if you are new, show some solidarity and hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. Come on, everybody, pound that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 5K. So if you are new around here, please hit that like and subscribe. Got lots of great content coming up, and keep getting your comments in, fire in those questions. But I'll just cover this quickly for anybody that's joined late. I'm sure you've all seen the news about DT. And I just wanted to come on here and basically say that I find it a disgrace that AFTV claimed that they didn't know about it when clearly they did. Let's be honest, they knew about it. Do you know what I mean? They knew about it all along. So don't be fooled by that deception. Absolute deception. But you know what? It is what it is. But listen, I'm going to keep reading your comments. Listen, there's loads of you in the chat, so I'll go for as long as you want. And like I said, I don't normally do this. I don't normally come on and talk about these issues because I like to keep this channel real. But it boiled my piss. I've got to be honest. Finding out that they use that they used mental health to cover it up, and mental health is a serious issue. It's nothing to be joked about, and it's nothing to be used to cover up wrongdoing. Do you know what I mean? It's totally wrong. It's wrong on every single level. Russ says, I hope they lose sponsors because of it. Big up Colonel Ward. So yeah, listen, like there's loads of you in the chat. I'm really pleased that there's loads of you in the chat. Let's have a look. We can talk about this week's results in the Premier League. Yeah, we can do. Honestly, guys, you dictate the show tonight. Listen, there's lots of you in, and I appreciate all of you for coming in and listening to me rant and have a moan. And I don't really like having a moan or having a rant. Obviously, it's different when you're talking about football, isn't it? When you're talking about Arsenal and you're talking about the team, and that is completely different. But I don't want to rant on stuff like this. Let's have a look here because I'm missing some new comments here. Bear with me a second, guys, because StreamYard and the comments is moving absolutely mad because there's lots of you in. And let me get to the comments that I haven't read, and we'll read some of these out. But yeah, big up to each and every one of you. Like, honestly, it's mad. Here we go. Maybe it's more being part of an agenda. This is a topic that needs discussing. Here, Mari is joining you, Denise. Yeah, he is. He looks like he's off. And I see we're still being linked with Vlahovic as well. That seems to be hotting up as well. It's mad. Let's talk about Aubameyang's heart problem. Yeah, this is an interesting one because I've seen the reports as well with Aubameyang saying that the reason why he's come back to Arsenal is because of a heart problem. And then I see conflicting reports. The reason why he's come back is due to disciplinary issues because apparently him and Aubameyang's brother tried to take some drunk girls into the hotel, and there was a bit of a punch up or a bit of a fight between the Gabon team and stuff that's gone on. So I don't know what to believe, to be honest. I need to find out a little bit more and see what comes out on the reports. Joanne says, "Oh, you're going to the match on Thursday?" I am going. I am going because I'm doing something. I've got some stuff to do, which you guys will find out in due course. What I'm doing, I can't say anything at the moment. I don't know whether I can talk about it. So just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to talk about it until they say I can. But yeah, I am going to be doing some stuff for the match some content. It's not going to be here, but like I say, you guys will find out in due course. Stephen Davies says, do you think we'll get any decent midfielders? This is an interesting one. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I hope we do. Obviously, this Arthur rumors have gone dead. But yeah, I don't know, mate, to be honest. I'm not sure. Eric. Oh, mate. He just says, will you visit DT? Absolutely not, mate. I don't associate with scum like that. Do you know what I mean? Burnley have requested for their game against Watford to be called off. Yeah, Burnley, mate, they're not going to finish the season, are they? Let's be real. Burnley are just going to, yeah, they're not going to finish the season. Diego Costa looks mad also, Daniel says. Gemtal 1969. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He looks absolutely mad. I don't want to take Diego Costa. I think he's finished. Guys, do hit the like button. Smash the like button. There's loads of you watching. Smash the subscribe button as well. Pick up Delboy Gunner TV. Yeah, guys, do smash that like button and subscribe. Delboy is going to be joining me tomorrow at 7 p.m. So yeah, listen, let's try and get lots of you in again. There's loads of you tonight. I wasn't expecting this many in. James says you need to get a shot of Aubameyang. He's finished, and he shouldn't be given the captain's. He shouldn't have been given the captain's armband in the first place. Yeah, well, listen, hindsight's a wonderful thing, and I bet AFTV saying that about DT now, aren't they? Come on, Dan, the suspense is killing me. What for, mate? I can't remember what the suspense is killing you. Let's have a look here. Yeah, come on, 100 people watching. Come on, man. There's 100 of you watching and you're all not subscribed. So yeah, come on, everyone. I want to see that subscriber count going up. There's 100 of you in. I want at least my subscribers have got to go up by 100. 100. I want to see my subscribers going up. Listen, for those of you that have joined in late, I did come on to talk about the AFTV and DT situation. You know, I wanted to come on and give my views. And yeah, for anybody that's joined late, I think it's a fucking disgrace that AFTV said that they didn't know about it when clearly they did. There's a video knocking around on Twitter which says otherwise. And when you see that video, you'll realize why I'm so angry and why I'm like, they obviously did know about it. So yeah, honestly, it's a mockery. It's a mockery, and it's just mad, isn't it? It just makes me so angry. It makes me so angry to think that people can just abuse situations. But yeah, listen, get your comments in, keep firing them in. There's 100 of you in live chat, so I want to I'll go for as long as you guys want. I'm actually enjoying this as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Big up Clyde. So yeah, do smash that like. So Max says, do you think we'll get Jed Spence? I don't know, to be honest. I think thing is, I feel like with Arsenal on this situation, they're only basing him on one performance, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're only basing him on one performance. Clyde Shaw says, funny how you lot are slating AFTV and DT, but so many have benefited from the AFTV platform. It's not even about that, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's honestly, it really isn't about that. Like, and you think I've benefited, mate? I've not benefited at all. What this channel I've built up because I've had friends who go on AFTV who have helped me out and helped me get the word out. Yeah, sure, I've been on there a few times and done a few interviews, but to say I've benefited yeah, to say I've benefited, you're totally wrong about that. You know what I mean? Dusan Vlahovic will join us and the world will be shocked, says Tem. Exactly. Hopefully, bad press on AFTV, smaller channels like yourself can grow. That's not my aim, mate. My aim is just to grow. Do you know what I mean? Vlahovic is starting tonight for his club. But yeah, that's what I want, mate. I just want to grow my channel and talk about football, like and do this. It's mad. Big up Grant. He said what happened with DT. So yeah, basically he's obviously gone to prison for a whole host of crimes, torturing, kidnapping, and subjecting his ex-partner to some abuse. That's essentially what happened. But I'm sure, like, listen, I'm not even saying anything that I shouldn't be saying because it's all in the Daily Mirror. The Mirror have reported it. Everyone's reported it. So yeah, it's mad. But bear with me a second, guys, because I realize my battery is dying. But listen, there's 94 of you in the chat. Do smash the like button, keep getting your comments in, and subscribe. Would really appreciate that. I wasn't planning on this stream going on for so long, and I didn't actually plug my battery in. So bear with me 1 second while I plug this in. While I plug this in. So bear with me just 2 seconds. Keep firing in your questions and I'll read them out. But yeah, keep firing in your questions, guys, and I will read them out shortly. Listen, there's quite a lot of you in the chat, so you'll have to bear with me and I'll rattle through every single question. Right, there we go. Back with you guys. So let's rattle through some of these questions because there's quite a few. Let's rattle through these questions. But yeah, there's currently 84 of you watching. That's the problem when you don't plan to do a long show, and you don't plan to do a long show, and you forget to charge your battery. Do hit that like button, subscribe. There's over 84 of you watching, so yeah, do smash that like button. Do smash the subscribe button. Would really, really appreciate it. Get your comments in. Let's. Where are we? Sorry, these comments are moving like absolute mad. But yeah, it's just mad, guys. Honestly, it really is. It's absolutely mad, guys. It's mad how things turn out as well, isn't it? It's absolutely mad how things turn out. Ah, there we go. Adam says, DT always seemed like a dodgy lad. Mad Max says it's crazy how he only got 3 years. No, I didn't, Max. It was trebled. I disagree with someone that's literally enjoying his misfortune. Do you know the thing is, I'm not even like what happened to him is what he's done is just like, it's just the same as anybody else. Obviously, because he went on AFTV, it's bigger. My issue is more with AFTV because they said that they knew about it. They said that they didn't know about it when they clearly did, and the evidence is there. Do you know what I mean? That's my issue, and my issue is also with them saying that that he had mental health problems. You know what I mean? Arsenal have real good chance of getting to the EFL Cup final. Yeah, we got a brilliant chance. Honestly, I was there at Anfield on Thursday, and we had a fantastic game of football. We defended like lions. So yeah, we've got a real chance, guys, of getting to the cup final, and I'm looking forward to the second semi-final. I'm really looking forward to it. Come on, guys, keep hitting that like and subscribe. Mad Max says I do hope he gets help though. They got Richie Muzelia. Love your content. Watching from Mauritius. Big up to you, mate. And apologies if I've butchered your name. He said, do you think we should go for Calvert-Lewin instead of Vlahovic, as Calvert-Lewin already knows the Premier League? I'm not sure about Calvert-Lewin. I like him. But yeah, I'm not sure about Calvert-Lewin. And the only reason why I say I'm not sure about Calvert-Lewin is because he's always injured. I like him as a player. I think he's a player that Arsenal need, and I think he's the type of player that Arsenal are looking for. So yeah, definitely I would take him. I would absolutely take him in a heartbeat. But his injuries are what worries me. When you look at someone like Vlahovic, he doesn't suffer with injuries, does he? Vlahovic, I think his injury record is really good. But I think Arsenal and Arteta and that are putting all their eggs into the Vlahovic basket. And it looks like the Vlahovic one will get done. It's just depending on what happens, isn't it? It's going to be interesting to see. Mad Max says, do you think we'll get top 4? I don't know, to be honest. I do. I think it depends on how we handle these next run of games. And I think it depends on how we handle the transfer market. Do you know what I mean? I think it depends on what we do in the transfer market. Because we've got to get some midfielders in and we've got to get that top striker. Because even if Aubameyang does come back, and if it is due to his heart, that the reason why he's come back, listen, he had problems at Arsenal before he went. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. And with his heart condition, he's not going to play again, is he? They're not going to take any risks, especially with what happened at the Euros with Christian Eriksen. They're just not going to take a risk. And if it is down to disciplinary issues, I can't see Arteta throwing him straight back in. So, yeah, it all depends on what we do this month, and it all depends on how we get through these next run of games. Arsenal should buy Tony over Vlahovic and Calvert-Lewin. That's mad. Have you watched Afterlife on Netflix? I've not, mate. Joanne says, what lineup do you think we'll play on Friday? It depends on who's fit. We don't know who's fit yet. And I'd like to, before I make a comment, I'd like to see the press conference and to see the team news before we see who's fit. What's your prediction for Thursday? Again, I'm going to save that for the preview. I will be doing that on a preview. So I'm going to save that and I'm going to see what's happening on the preview. Listen, there's 76 watching. There's 76 watching. For those that are joining late or have joined late, I did come on here to talk about the issues with DT and AFTV, and to express my anger, my annoyance that he didn't, the fact that they said that they didn't know when clearly they did know. Obviously it is what it is. They clearly knew. Do you know what I mean? They clearly knew. But listen, there's 75 of you in chat. Please, I'm so close as well to 2,200 subscribers. So if you lot, please do me a favor and subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate that. I've got lots of great content coming up. So yeah, I would really appreciate that. I'm so close to hitting that 2,200 subscriber mark. Let's try and hit it. It'd be nice to hit it in tonight's stream, actually. But yeah, do smash your comments in as well. There's loads of you in the chat tonight. So I'll take comments. We can talk about football. We can talk about this situation, although I think most of us have pretty much exhausted that. But we're all, there's lots of you in here. So I like to keep the stream going while there's lots of you in here, because keeps the chat flowing, and YouTube is good as well for mental health. It's good because we all get to interact. But yeah, fire those comments in. But it's mad. It's absolutely mad, guys. Honestly, it really is. What's going on and what's happened. And it was just an accident waiting to happen, wasn't it? Omar's back again. Big up to Omar. Big up Davian Douglas, or is that Dave? I think it says Davy. Yeah, Davian Douglas. Big up to you watching from Jamaica, mate. Honestly, thank you very much. Like, honestly, it's nice to see some new faces in. Also, guys, do turn on notifications as well. Any new subscriber that's subscribed tonight, hit that notification bell. Man says he used to be a DJ radio, so he can go on prison radio and bash out some vibes. They got Anthony Herbert. He says, "Do you think we'll sign anybody?" I don't know. I'd like to think we'd get this Vlahovic. I am optimistic about Vlahovic. It's just, I don't know. I'd like to think we could get him. Honestly, I really would. I'd like to think so. We just have to wait and see, don't we? We just have to wait and see. But yeah, hit the likes, guys. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications. Honestly, it's mad. There's new faces, old faces. Nice to see the regulars. Nice to see the new ones. And let me know what you think of the DT and AFTV situation. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, I've given my views. I'm happy to read any comments out on this. So yeah, let me know and I'll read them out. But yeah, let's have a look at this. See what we got here. Let's have a look here. What's your IG? Sorry, mate, I didn't understand your comment. Yeah, I didn't understand your comment, mate, because it was abbreviations or something. Steve says, "Been good live stream." Richard Musilia. If Arsenal finish in the top 4 and wins the Carabao Cup, that'll be a good season. Or at least if we win a cup. If Arsenal finish out of the top 4, Arteta must go. We can't bottle it again. Do you know what, mate? You're right. And that's the thing. If Arsenal finish in the top 4, we I think it's massive for us. This is why I've said on countless streams that I actually think Arsenal should throw all their eggs into the top 4 basket. And I know trophies are important, and I love winning trophies. As a match-going fan who goes week in, week out, I love, I love going to Wembley. But I think European football is so much more important for us this season. It is. It's so much more important for us this season. And I think for this season only, we should prioritize top 4. ET should not to go back to that. Well, apparently they're not letting him back, are they? But I feel like it's a little bit shutting the door after the horse has already bolted kind of thing. Terrible after the way Claude was hung out to dry. Exactly, Stephen. Exactly, mate. I agree with you. And you guys know that I was really good mates with Claude. And we had many conversations. But yeah, I agree with you, mate. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Instagram. What's my Instagram? Do you know what, Davian Richards? I actually don't have Instagram. Well, I do have Instagram, but I can't actually remember my name. But Twitter and all that is... Yeah. Instagram. So yeah, I need to dig out my Instagram. Omar's got me on Instagram. Omar, if you're still in the chat, post my Instagram in the chat. Because Omar's got me on Instagram. But yeah, I'll get but yeah, guys, do share this stream around. Would really appreciate it. There's lots of you in the chat tonight, and do hit that like button. Do hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate that. There's 53 of you in the chat. 53 of you. Like, there's been really good numbers tonight. So if you have not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe. If you could hit that subscribe button on the road to 2,200 subscribers. Let's try and hit that this stream. Listen, there's 50 of you in the chat, and I know you're all not subscribed. So somebody tell me in the chat room who's a regular when I hit that 2,200. Let's try and hit that tonight. Let's try and break that duck. And keep putting your comments in. Listen, I'm happy to go for longer tonight because I realize there's loads of you in the chat. And this is an impromptu stream. I wasn't planning on going tonight. Yeah, I wasn't planning on going for long tonight, but since there's loads of you in, and I wasn't planning on doing a stream tonight because I was going to do the Arsenal-Liverpool. I was going to do the Arsenal-Liverpool stream. I was going to do the Arsenal-Liverpool preview. I was going to do the... I've got loads of people coming on. I've got loads of guests lined up as well for tomorrow. Got, like I said, I got Del Boy Gunner coming on. Yeah, so got loads of things planned, and then on Wednesday I got Mo from who you guys know. You guys know who Mo is. He's coming on to talk all things Arsenal. So yeah, do get your comments in. You have to bear with me because StreamYard's moving madness tonight. Absolute madness. But yeah, do hit the likes, guys. Do subscribe as well. Smash the like, smash subscribe. And turn on the notifications if you haven't done so already, because there's lots and lots of content coming up. lots and lots of content. I realize I've been going for over an hour as well, so great viewership tonight. Absolute great viewership. And yeah, it's nice to see so many of you guys in the chat. The road to 5K. That's what we're on. We're on the road to 5K. I'll be watching. Big up Arsenal, Alex. Let's have a look here. Let's have a let's I'm gonna go. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, Joanne. So yeah, big up Aaron Richards. So yeah, Aaron, I'm doing a watch along. I'm not doing a watch along, but I'm doing a preview. Yes, we need to be consistent to finish in the top four. We need to be consistent. If we finish in the top four, that will be progress. Man U and Tottenham have games in hand. So we can't afford to lose points, says Risha Muselia. Apologies if I'm butchering your name. But yeah, we do. That's the thing. If we finish in the top four, it's progress. And that's all we can ask as Arsenal fans. That's all we want to see is progress, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's all we want to see. Come on, guys, smash the likes and smash subscribe. Arsenal away fans have been excellent this season. There's been a real connection and bond between away fans and the players. There is a real bond between the players and the fans. There's a massive bond. And I've not missed an away game, and I've not missed hardly any games this season. And I can see the connection, and I can see the bond. Did DT ever try and kidnap you? Says Eric. Eric, you joker, mate. No, he didn't. No. Come on, 4 likes and we're at 100. I want a subscribe button as well. Like, honestly, that subscribe button, I want to see that pummeled. I want to get over 2,200. I ain't going to end the stream until I'm at 2,200 subs. So yeah, it's mad. Listen, there's quite a few of you in the chat, so let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. 46 of you in the chat. Listen, there's 45 of you in the chat. Like I said, we can talk about whatever you guys want. So what are we in? We're at 1 hour, 10 minutes. I'll go to 1 hour and a half. I'll go to an hour and a half, and then I'm going to wrap this show up. So get your questions in. Get your questions in and get your comments in. Like, obviously, I've talked about the Aftv situation and that, so we don't really have to talk about that unless you guys want to. So listen, I'll go to an hour and a half. I started at 7, so I'll go to 8:30, around about 8:30, since there's lots of you watching. So come on, you've got me for an extra 15 to 25 to 30 minutes. So now's your chance to fire your questions in. And I will read your comments out. But yeah, I just want to thank each and every one of you that have checked out all my content and that have subscribed. This channel is moving madness, and this channel is growing, and it's down to you guys supporting the channel. So I really appreciate that. So yeah, I really, really appreciate that. And it's nice because you're all around the world as well. So it's nice to see all you guys around the world. Um, um, I'll keep supporting your channel. Says, uh, bye, Davian Douglas. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Who else you got coming on your channel? Says Joanne Smith. So tomorrow I got Del Boy coming on. We're gonna have a chat about all things Arsenal. Wednesday I've got Mo coming on, so that's going to be really good. Talking to Mo, and then I've got another guest potentially lined up, and it's a big name. It's a big name, but I can't say anything until it's confirmed. You know, I've always had a rule on here that I don't say anything until they're confirmed. So, but just watch this space. And then there's other stuff going on as well, which I'll let you guys know in due course. On Sky Sports News, Stephen says all will have medical checks. That's what they're saying? Yeah, it's going to be interesting, but they're obviously not reporting about the disciplinary issues. Stephen Davis says, well done, 100 likes. I'm in Ireland. That's mad. 100 likes on this video. And you know what? I wasn't even anticipating loads of people watching. I was just watching and I was like, it's going to be my usual, I'll get my usual crowd, but it's gone mad. It's actually gone mad on this stream. Arteta seem to be having the boys playing, says Eric. Yeah, they do. They do. They seem to be having the boys playing. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Eric says, Aaron Richards, sorry, says, I don't see us signing a striker or midfielder, to be honest. I think we will. I don't know. I'm strangely confident about this Vlahovic. And now I've said that, it's all going to blow up back in my face. So it's probably going to blow up fucking crazy in my face. But yeah, I expect us to sign a midfielder and striker. I really do. Going to be good on Wednesday seeing Mo. Yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to getting Mo on. Just subscribe, but I'm a Man United fan. Flag of Jamaica. Hey, listen, as my regulars know, I don't just do Arsenal content. Well, I do Arsenal content is my main, but I cover other watch-alongs and I'll do other watch-alongs. So I do other Premier League watch-alongs and other football shows as well. So yeah, listen, it doesn't matter. Anyone's welcome, honestly. You don't have to necessarily support Arsenal to subscribe to their channel. Anyone's welcome. Is it no, it's not. No, it's not. Um I believe we can beat Liverpool on Thursday. We should kill the game. Um we should kill the game quickly. We should not be overconfident as we're playing it for the Emirates. Otherwise we'll get caught. Yeah, I think we'll put in a good performance. I think we'll put in a good performance. He says we should not Rishi Musi say we should not sit back as we'll get caught. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Get Dan. Yeah, I'll get Dan on again. I had them on a few weeks ago. Dan and Lee Judges. Yeah. I had them on a few. Uh, Now Alba is back. We only need to get through the next week and a half. Then our players are back from AFCON. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Big up Shay. Says Dan, non-Arsenal related, but do you think Klopp is a yes man? Listen, Klopp needs to wind his neck in because Klopp, all I hear him moaning about the fixture congestions and the fixture list. Him and Thomas Tuchel are like a moaning old pair of women. They need to just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? Big up Mr. Bungle. How you doing, Mr. Bungle? Hope you're well. It's great to see you here, Mr. Bungle. Big up to you. It's great to see you here in the chat. Listen, there's 34 people watching. There was over 100 people watching at one point, which was absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it's been absolutely madness. But do hit the like button, do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like, honestly, if you're new to the channel, for those that are joining late, do get your comments in because I will read them out. For those that are joining late, like I said, I came on here earlier, spoke about the Aftv and DT situation, and for me it's a bit skeptical. For me it's like they obviously knew what was going on, and now they're just trying to cover their own asses, essentially. Because when you see the clip knocking around on Twitter of them mocking the situation and joking about it, it's obvious that they knew. You know what I mean? It's plainly obvious. But listen, it is what it is. We can't do nothing about it, can we? To be fair, can't do nothing about it. But listen, do hit that like button. Keep smashing that like button. Keep getting your comments in. I'll go for a few more minutes and then I'm going to wrap this show up because I have been on here for an hour and a half, or nearly an hour and a half. And there's been loads of you in the chat. So I've been able to read all the comments out. So yeah, listen, it is what it is. Yeah, smash the subscribe, smash the comments in, and we'll read them before wrapping this show up. Bear with me while I scroll down to the bottom as well, because these bloody let's have a look. Dr. Run, Daniel, big up, mate. Yeah, no worries. Shay says, is the DT situation the final nail in the coffin for Aftv? I don't know. I don't reckon they'll go anywhere, but it's not done their reputation any good, and their reputation was already on the floor. So, yeah, listen, I don't think they're going anywhere, but it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out over the next couple of days. We got Wolverhampton Mush. Aftv slowly losing all their best content people one by one. Well, this is why you got people like me providing you better content. So yeah, do subscribe, do hit the like button. Would really appreciate it. But yeah, listen, there's loads of you in the chat. So listen, I will do 5 more questions or comments, and then I'm going to get myself out of here because I've been going for quite some time, and I have got lots of shows coming up this week. Like I said, I wasn't actually planning on doing this show. This is just an impromptu show because of everything that's happened today. And yeah, it's been a really good show. But do like, do subscribe, and do turn on the notifications. Everyone bang the notifications. So yeah. So yeah, it is what it is, guys. Honestly, it really is. And for those of you that have joined and that are new subscribers, I just want to say, listen, welcome to the Daniel Bailey TV family. And It's great to have you guys on board, and it's great to have you guys that are subscribed, and it's great that a lot of you have been watching. So yeah, it's been brilliant. And like I say, I've got lots of content coming up. But yeah, it's great to have you guys on board. So yeah, do smash that like button, do smash the subscribe, and would really appreciate that. Let's have a look here. Johan says, yes, this channel is ace. Yeah, honestly, my aim's to get to 5K. Once I get to 5K, then anything's possible. But that's my aim, to get past 5K. Like I say, I've got big things coming up, big things planned. This year is going to be my year where the channel takes off. I'm determined to make it happen. So yeah, this is going to be my year where the channel takes off. Big up Static. Static, hope you're well. It's great to see you here, actually, Static. You've missed the madness, mate. You've missed it. You've missed all the madness. You've missed the madness. There was over 100 people. We're at 107 likes on this video. That is insane. Considering it was an impromptu stream and I wasn't sure how it would go, to have over 100 people watching at one point and then have 107 likes. Honestly, you guys are amazing. Yeah, you guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. But listen, guys, we move, we keep growing. It can't all be doom and gloom, can it? Yeah, it can't all be doom and gloom. Yeah, listen, I'll give my thoughts on the DT and Aftv situation, and I don't really think there's any much more else I can say other than that I needed to come on, let off a bit of steam, have a bit of a moan about certain things, and it's nice because we've been talking about football as well, which is decent. So yeah, there's lots coming up. Lots coming up on the channel. Listen, guys, 5 more. I'll do 5 more comments. And then I'm going to get myself out. I realize I've said that for the last 5 or 10 minutes, but this time I really will wrap this show up after 5 or 6 comments. Because it's been mad. Absolutely mad tonight. He was doing a show with Stephen Featley. Oh no, that's all right. S Featley TV. No, honestly, mate, you missed the madness. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on and cover the DT and Aftv situation, and DT got what he deserved. Yeah, listen, no one's disagreeing with that, but I was just saying that Aftv knew about it and covered it up. That's my issue with it. Do you know what I mean? Aftv covering it up, and they did cover it up because I've seen the video on Twitter knocking around about Robbie joking about it and making some crap analogy with Granit Xhaka. It's mad. Big up Arsenal Manic. He said, "Hi, I've just." Mate, sorry, I had to laugh at you. He said, "Hi, I've just come." I hope that's not literally. I hope that's just onto the stream. Sorry, I had to get that one out. I couldn't resist. Mate. But yeah, listen. What do you guys think about the situation? Let me know what you guys think. Don't go. Give us 10 minutes. Just found you go and live. Hey, listen. I'm happy to stay on. It's been a madness. There was over 100 people watching at one point. So, listen, I'm happy to go on for as long as the comments keep coming in. So, yeah. Liam, good enough. Clearly not good enough. That's hilarious. I actually find that hilarious. That's funny. Mr. Bungle says, "What do you call a cowboy with no legs?" I haven't a clue, mate. Tom says lead judges just confirmed on it. Come on. I think Robbie knew. Come on, Robbie did know. I think Robbie knew. Come on. Come on, I think Robbie knew. You know what I mean? I think Robbie knew. Like I can sort of get the others not knowing because quite a lot of them weren't really close. But yeah, Robbie knew. Come on, you know. That's why he made that analogy. I'm sorry, I still think that analogy in that video is massively incriminating. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but it looks a bit suspicious to me. It looks a bit suspicious. Yeah, it looks a bit suspicious. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, guys, do hit that like button. Do hit the subscribe button. Would really, really appreciate that. Massive amounts of support tonight. Massive viewership tonight. Really appreciate all of you tuning in. And yeah, listen, I'm gonna read these last few comments. Let's have a look here. 109 likes. Yeah, that's mad, mate. That's absolutely mad. That's absolutely mad. BT's been in jail before, hasn't learned his lesson. How many chances does he need? Says Tom. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. And for someone to get a platform to who, and he was respected. You know what I mean? He was respected as well. That's the thing. He was respected, and he was people looked up to him as an idol. When you go on a platform and when you go on a platform like that and you talk knowledgeable about football and when you do good stuff like with your football team and all that, and you're like a poster boy for a company, because AFTV are a company, there's no denying that. People are going to idolize you and look up to you, and you've got to be a good role model. It's like with these celebrities that go on and then they break the rules, and then people look up to them. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. He's love like Arteta out. But do you know what I mean? It's mad. It's absolutely mad. But you just don't know. Like, nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors, do they? Do you know what I mean? Nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows what's going on at all. Listen, guys, there's 38 of you in the chat. So please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe. Would really appreciate that. I really appreciate all your support as well. Like, it's been absolutely mad tonight. Absolutely mad on today's stream. Like, I came on thinking that it was just going to be a normal stream. And I've been blown away by the amount of people that's come in, the amount of people that subscribe, the amount of people that's liked. It's actually been really mad. So, like, honestly, much love to you all. But listen, it's not always going to be like this. There's going to be streams about football and all that, and back to the regular stuff. So yeah, do hit that like button, do hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notifications. Most importantly, for those that are joined late, I just want to tell you all what's coming up this week on the channel. So tomorrow I'll be joined by Del Boy Gunner, where we're going to be talking transfers. We're going to be talking about Arsenal news and all that stuff. Then on Thursday, on Wednesday, sorry, I'm going to be joined by Mo is coming on. So Mo's coming on, and we're going to be talking all things Arsenal, and we're going to be looking ahead to that Liverpool game. Really good to have Mo on, first time on the channel, so it's going to be really good. Then on Thursday, obviously, I'll be going to the game, but I'll be doing some content on here. I'll be doing a match reaction, and I'll be doing some other stuff as well, which I'll tell you about in due course when I can tell you about it. And then on Friday, we'll be looking ahead to that Burnley game, because Burnley's coming up on Sunday. So yeah, listen, that's what's coming up. Keep it subscribing here to Daniel Bailey TV. Please keep liking the content. Please keep turning on the notifications. I will catch you all tomorrow. Much love to you all. Take care.